Alright, welcome back to Wmma Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a special fight announcement. So One Championship has announced a 125-pound women's title bout between defending champion Xiong the Panda Jingnan and Tiffany Teo, the challenger. Now this fight's going to go down at 1 Inside the Matrix on October 30th at the Impact Arena in Bangkok. Now these two met once before for the inaugural championship at 1 Kings of Courage. That went down January 20th in 2018. So it's been almost 3 years since these two met before. And of course, Xiong came away the victor via 4th round TKO in that first fight. Taking a look at the stats, Xiong coming in at 14-2, Teo coming in 9-1, with that lone loss being, of course, to Xiong. Now, the Panda is coming in off of a loss to Angela Lee via rear naked choke submission almost a year ago. That, of course, was at the 115-pound 1 atomweight division. This fight's going to take place at the 125-pound 1 strawweight division. Before that, she had a long win streak going all the way back to September of 2015. Teo, on the other hand, has only fought twice since that first fight with Xiong. She picked up a decision over Michelle Nicolini almost 2 years ago, and then most recently, 7 months ago, picked up a TKO win over Ayaka Miura, where she just dominated Miura, particularly in the stand-up and in the anti-wrestling. Let's see, not much else available on stats for Teo. I don't have the age available for her on Tapology. Xiong's coming in at 32 years, 9 months. They stand the exact same height, 5 feet, 5 inches, 165 centimeters. No reach available for the two fighters. So when these two met the first time, it was mostly fought in the stand-up. I can't recall if the fight went to the ground at all. I'm pretty sure it didn't. Teo has some very nice, crisp, accurate boxing, whereas Xiong is a little bit on the opposite. Her punches are mostly looping, but also very accurate, and Xiong has the more power. Now that power made the big difference in that first fight. She battered Teo, and her battered Teo's face, knocked her down a few times. I believe she knocked her down twice in the 4th round, and that's what caused the referee to call it off. Of course, it's been a long time since that first fight, almost 3 years rather, excuse me. I see this fight largely playing out like the first fight. Teo, her boxing technique, I would say she's definitely the better technical striker, but still Xiong has that power going on. One X factor that has me worried for Xiong, though, she did almost all of her training with One Championship out of down in Indonesia. Since her loss to Angela Lee last year, or was it earlier this year? Last year. Since that loss to Angela Lee, she has moved to Evolve MMA in Singapore. And from everything I've heard about Evolve is that there's no real structure there. There's no head coach there. There's no real structure there. It's mostly the fighters are on their own. They work together. It reminds me a lot of, what you hear about Team Alpha Male, and that there's no set structure going on. And that worries me with Xiong, because I feel like without that structure, you got to wonder, how good is her training going on? Who's she working with? Who's advising her training? It has me worried. Whereas Teo, I believe she trains out of Team Highlight Reel. I think she's been with them for, her whole career. So Teo's coming in with the better structure than Xiong is, possibly. Makes you wonder, like I said, just how good is Xiong's training? How good are they preparing her for this fight? Granted, she comes in with that confidence that she already beat Teo before, and that can be a big factor. However, Teo's coming in the challenger, and that makes her hungry. And she's coming off having previously lost to Xiong, so that makes her hungry as well. Should make for an interesting fight. I'm going to try to do some more tape study, getting closer into the fight. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts on the fight in the comments down below. If you like the video, please give it a like and share it as well. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to Wmma Scene Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.